Hello, welcome back. Last time I got some insight from the fire god and also a firestone, which was enough that I was able to come back here and get the water stone. So I can do things on Tidal Reef, I can do things at the volcano, which I guess was always available, and there are cute little water mimics all over the place to help me out with things. Can you mimic a shell? Nope. So I don't yet have any insight into what these are for, but there are going to be more of them. If you go in a hole, you fill it with water and your face. I can't get a second one there, but I can get a second one here. Alright, what does double water mean? Probably just you float on top. Yep, okay. So, there's a star in this room and I would like it. I suppose I have... Okay, so if you go in this water, you travel and have a great time with it. So this could become a box, which sounds good, except... Yeah, I can get this somewhere. With a box... Okay, first of all, I should ring the cyan bell. And get this box out. So another duplication target. I needed to do that differently. There we go. So now, what I desire is a water block, and I won't be having one of those. No, I don't. There is a water block here. Oh boy, how is this gonna work? What do I need to do, star things? Well, yeah, mostly just a box, right? And I have a couple of those. Well, okay, so I need to get it away from the wall is the thing. And that's what this little creature is for. Yep, shell changed, I understand. You're a box now. Enjoy box life. And then the other one, who is box now, can go in that hole. Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. So I'm tapping fast and I was getting a weird shadow trail? Wait a second. So I hold and nothing. What was I doing? I tap, 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 tap. There's... I just discovered a mechanic of some sort. Or at least a visual effect. So, okay, so I have to hold until the push happens, then I can tap to speed up. But if I tap when I'm walking, I can't speed that up. So I gain shadow power somehow. Or at least a shadow trail of some sort. Well, that's gonna mean something someday, maybe. A real-time element in this game? Maybe. Okay. So, I have a shadow mystery now. I got a star. Thank you, little water thingies. Alright, so... other things I can do. Probably lots. Nothing on this screen yet. I need to get to the other side first. Wait, that's not true. Hello. Okay. Probably lots on this screen then. Oh boy. How will any of it actually work? Well, let's go down here first. This is new. This is nothing. It's the darker blue ones that actually turned into something. So that would take me here. There's a sapphire on the screen. Got it. This will let me open a... No, this is not at all where I thought I was. Oh, I'm south of the turtle? Huh. Okay, so you want what I'm calling a scallop shell? Still, again, don't know if that's the right word, but that's what pops into my head when I see this shape. So I'm gonna go over here, and you still say no. I probably need to transform some of the others. Wait, but I see... Aha, this is probably a map. There's also that dragonfly. Maybe I can do something about the dragonfly now. That's kind of far away from where I am. So the shell doesn't show on the map. Wait, there's still a star here? Where is this? Where am I? This is the room I was thinking of. Yeah, so shell doesn't show here. But yeah, okay, so center should be what I'm calling shamrock. Where am I getting these terms from? Are they the right ones? This is like ancient faded memory from when I was like 5 years old or something. And I have not accessed it since then. That's why I'm not sure I'm saying the right words. But I don't know, my mother had a collection of like seashells and things. And those are the words I'm remembering. Okay, so south of... Okay, so I'm gonna go across there. Is this a place I can get into? Yes. So here on this screen... Here we go, here we go. So I want... that shell there? Yes. East of that, I want the... Is it the Nautilus? Is this east of that? Yes, okay, so south of where I currently am. So, here. You'll persist through reset, right? Bong! Wait, that made a bong? Is that the right one, or is it... It's this one, right? And persist through undo, too. That's the one. No. No, it's the less fancy one. Alright, plain spirally. Fancy spirally northwest. Narrow spirally, like, far east. Well, can I get there? Sure, let's just go exploring for a bit. I found another dragonfly. Hello, friend. Guess you didn't want to be my friend. Alright then. Well, the dragonfly flew away. It is still on the map here. But it's not currently there on the rock. Okay. I have no idea what you mean. Alright, can't go this way. Can't get to this spot where I want to be. Earth golems are here. Alright. Are snake eyes lit? Not on this screen. What about this one? Nope. Haven't really been looking at them in a lot of places. Okay. So, right, I haven't engaged with the puzzle on that screen yet. Snake eyes are lit here, of course. So, where was the... There was a bong on this screen? Where was the other bong? There was another one. Maybe it was here and now that I've stepped the thing, it's gone? Okay, so with you... I guess I'm doing this now. Okay, so instrument is going to be involved to get to. So you say bong. Well, I clearly got a note. Yeah, I have 2 blue notes here. This is supposed to be the fancy spirally, that one. Okay, cool. So I see how I'm going to be playing this, although I don't quite... Well, first of all, I don't think that's going to change anything. Yeah, you can't come along with me. I'd like to knock this over, at least. This will not do that job, though. You can't knock it for me, right? Right. And the pit does that, with a happy little face. Across the pit... I mean, this is just gonna fill in the water, right? Yes, okay. What's that mean? So I need this box or a copy of it here in that hole. This tile exists. That just falls right in it. Not sure how a water block interacts with a collapsible pit or whatever you call that. So this can't go much of anywhere. It can go in this hole, in that hole, and I guess it can go in this hole here. Which still isn't too useful. I don't suppose there's anything special about putting a box in a smiling water pit. Doesn't seem like it. So to fill that hole to my north, I need to like turn this wooden. But how do you expect that to happen? Can you go over these? Nope. Just not gonna pick up your feet off the ground. Well, no, they're like merged with the puddle on the ground. That makes sense. Okay. Tools here kind of limited, but I think I see it. Since you can go across water, what I do is this. Then... this isn't a complete solution. Because I needed to have... I can't multi-push. That gets lost, that goes there. Ah, but I can do this. Here we go. I was going to go across here and all the way around, but now I realize that wouldn't have worked anyway. And this actually solves it. There we go. Alright. Ah. Okay, that's fun. So fill the bowl with water and that's how you play the instrument. Alright, well this is clearly a 5-note melody. Which is weird because there are 6 notes up there in the heads-up display. So I guess you're going to participate. Right? How do I play a 6-note melody with only 5 available notes? I don't know yet. Ding dong. Someone's at the door. I don't know. Anyway, I need more notes before I can do that, but alright, so music puzzle is open to me now. What about this room? Can I do things here? Maybe? Okay, I'm over here now. This opens a shortcut, and let's go ahead and just reset, so things are all available. Oh, you're not heavy enough to hold that. Okay. Lightweight. So no multi-push. Spikes are in the way. I need a bell to be rung, but that bell is way in there. Whoa, what? Okay. I see that okay, so first of all, duplicate. Second of all, get you on there. This can go on the other plate. Do I want to? Oh, no, it can't. Maybe if I go this way? Do I need to bother with that? Yes. Plate needs to be held. Okay, issue is how I duplicate you. Well, that's doable. Probably. I think I can do it like this? Gonna bring you over. Oh, am I now? You sure about that? Maybe if I swap these two? That could work if things were different. Okay, so I get a shadow trail from undoing, too. Or I had it for a second. I didn't get it there. Is it not just like rapidity of... There's something more to the shadow trail. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so I need to push you north without losing access to this, which I can do this way. Here we go. A lot of little micro Sokoban challenges here in this game. That's kind of what it's about. Alright, so I think everything is where it needs to be. I'll propagate that. I need another pressure plate held, which you will do. You sure about that? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Star for me. 25. My next threshold that I know about is 30 that I remember. I can check my notes to be sure. I can jump down here, that's not what I want to do. If tide were high... Okay, so first of all I want this open. Alright, so convenient access to things here. And room is solved, that's great. Oh, we got a little buddy there. Here, why don't you have fun on a water slide? And you know what? You look so happy when you're in a hole, so I'll put you into your natural state. You love it. Okay, nothing more to do here. That's partially true. Ding. That's a ding, not a bong. Those are different. There's the ding, the bong, and the womb. Those are the 4 sounds. Yes, 4. Oh, here's another bird. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna note it. Tidal Reef B3. Has bird, and there's one on Stony Cliffs somewhere. Another swirly pattern. These are all over the place. Star on the screen. Stuff to the right. I assume I solve from this way, and that's a shortcut back. So what do I desire? Be where that star is. Go in here and you fall in the hole. So I guess I first want to bring something wooden there. Okay, so then something watery. Whoops! Not like that. Gotta be careful what I get next to. Okay, so then that makes a right turn. This will make a left turn. And then I will die. Okay, that's not quite what I want. Well, if I do this, and ring the bell, then I do my other actions. Okay, I see. Shadow Trail. I heard it. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Alright, shortcut and star. How nice. Man, this all feels really good when I can actually do things. Snake Eyes lit. I don't think they're lit about anything over here, right? Doesn't feel like it. It's over on the right, probably, although I don't see what it is on the right. Why do I want to be here? Just to observe this room, maybe? That could be it. Right, so there's a shell I'm trying to... Whoopsie. Trying to configure, although have I not already configured that shell? Wait, what screen is it on? B0, where the instrument is, but wait, I didn't touch a shell there, did I? Did I just miss where it was? Or do I gotta play the instrument to make it happen? Or did I already do it and forgot? Also, very possible. I already did it and forgot. Okay, so that one is configured. So there's one more to get in an area I have not been to. So yeah, I'm just mostly exploring west part of this with new abilities. Ding! I can do this now, for all the good it does me, which is some because I go down here. Dragonflies. Okay. Dragonfly green was here in the southeast. ... Dragonfly red was here in the northwest. Oh, I see flippers! That's where swimming is. And Dragonfly yellow must be in one of these three, because it's one I haven't seen yet. So... I guess... Well, let's see if it lets me solve it before I've gotten the entirety of the clue. If I even have the right input here, so it's one of these three. Perhaps I need to step here to confirm. Like, sleep on this little ... tile, wait a long time, and then... I'm not sleeping. Don't I normally sleep, like, super fast? Not this time. Okay, so either something's wrong with my input, or I have to have already witnessed the clue before it'll let me through, or I misremembered a color? I was pretty sure this one was red, and I was pretty wait. Yeah, this one, sorry, was red. And I am quite sure this one was green, I saw that today. But okay, what if that was yellow? And red's actually over here. Maybe it was yellow. Okay, so this one's something more than just get the blocks into the right position. And immediately confirm. Okay. So Dragonfly puzzle here. I would like to see the last one before I just, like, try every possible combination, which was only 3, which is why I tried it. But either there's something more that I don't understand, or I... Oh, hey, there's a 30 gate here. But it's in a place I can't touch yet. So not yet to worry. Sapphire, ability to change tides. But I need the flippers to do things, I'm thinking? I can meet the red dragonfly. Oh, I probably gotta chase it away. Right, that is the dragonfly acknowledgement. Okay, so now I'm allowed to use the red dragonfly block, I assume. So here's shortcut. There's teleporter. Second shortcut would come from swimming. I need the flippers for that. Okay, so I understand what dragonflies are for. Now I am extremely interested in getting to the northeast corner, where the last dragonfly is. So don't lose track of which is which. Red is northwest, green is southeast. Oh. Hold up, I need to follow your journey. Perhaps I want your destination rather than your origin. Hello, friend. Okay, red dragonfly became my friend here. Green dragonfly is on a journey that I don't know about yet. Okay, so C1. Red is either C1 or A0, probably C1. Okay. Okay, can I go back to that screen and lock that in now? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Was it here or am I in the wrong place? I am in the wrong place. Ding. How do I resolve that ding? By getting that music. How do I get that music? By making the tide high and coming here. That's a thing I think I can do, but I'm busy. I'll do it in a minute. Red block now has dragonfly on it. So you flew away. This is your spot. Okay. Do you come back? Yes. Okay, so you're happily roosting on your own block. Still feels like I can lose that information, like, don't forget where the red dragonfly came from and where it went. I'll write it down, just in case somehow a lot of time passes between here and when I get the other dragon. So right, at high tide, I mean, let's go ahead and do it. I can't immediately do anything here until I have... what? I'm not sure yet. However, I can do something here, I think? Ding. Here we go, I can resolve that ding. Alright, so I got a note. I could lower the tide. Okay, I could lower the tide. That's a way I can't go here. Got it. Okay, well I'm reasonably satisfied with what I've done. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. Is there anything else I want to... Okay, so there's a couple of water stones down here to touch. Didn't it say there were two? No, it said there was one and then a unknown type of stone. Ah, but there is a seashell here. Can I view the... I can. It's already configured correctly? Yes. Okay. So then, where is it specifically that I haven't gone up north of this? I've been on that screen? When and how? This way? This way. Green dragonfly back on rock. So I did not successfully follow your journey. Okay, right, but I can't do things here. It looks like I need the flippers to even access this screen from there. Maybe it's also accessed from the north. Let me just take a moment and try to understand my boundaries. This is a puzzle I have not really engaged with and can probably do now. Campfire... So campfire... No, okay, so I will be accessing E3 from the north, unless the campfire itself is an entry point of some sort. Okay. Can't get across here without flippers as far as I can see. Let's double check that. Does this make a thing I can stand on? Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. I'm here. Ding. Is the bong for the seashell? And the ding for the music? Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, right, so there's a puzzle here. Here's a bell that I can just ring if I wish. Another swirly. So right, here's where a seashell will spawn. Ding. Here we go, I got some music. And I'm on this side of this puzzle now. Hey, check it out, a shortcut. Good. Here I can do things at high tide. Some things. Give me a sec. There's a north. Ding. Aha, dragonfly yellow. Okay, so dragonfly yellow all the way in the northeast, but needs to go on a journey first. One more note to find. Maybe I can only play 5 of these, so is there one more? What would that mean? Very suspicious. I can high tide, which wouldn't do me any good yet. Star is here. Yellow dragonfly is on a journey. Well, sure, I should follow it to the screen that it flies to, of course. Okay, so yellow dragonfly is happy at D2. Yellow D2. And I want to go south. Can I just do that? Right, I haven't actually... Maybe I can't just do that. Maybe I can. Got a little, like, turnstile going on here. Oh, I might as well open this. And this. Serpentine's lit. Here is the last note. Okay, that's nice. And maybe with those shortcuts open I can do something more in that room when I'm ready, but currently I'm not. And I cannot resume what I was doing here. I want to go on the green dragonfly journey real quick. Although since I'm here, maybe I could do some other things. At least get that shortcut open. Because yeah, that star's out of my reach until... Whoopsie, swimming! I held way too long. I was looking elsewhere on the screen. It was just letting my legs carry me. They didn't carry me to a good place. Okay, so... good, lots of stuff open. Not really any puzzle remaining there. There's some here. This is open now. For key and sapphire. Alright, so I'm going to do green dragonfly journey. And if I've gone that far, I should go ahead and try an input. I should have flagged things. Okay, so get that flag out of here. Who knows what this flag means? Probably nothing. So red flag there for red dragonfly. Green one was happy. Oh, was it D2? I think it was D2. I'm not entirely sure, but let's hope so. Sorry, that was yellow. Where does green go? If this doesn't work, I'll recheck my information. So you go north. North. So having all those shortcuts open will be handy for this. North. And then you're happy at, what is this, D2? Didn't I have a flag here already? E1, sorry. So that's for green B. Okay. A real good use for the colored flags, so how am I going to get over there? Mystery. This screen doesn't make a lot of sense to me. There's a swirly in the water. Anyway, so, right. I have dragonfly locations, I think. A little shaky on the yellow one, but I think it's in the right place. So, the input for that was way to the west. All the way to the west. And then south. And yeah, this gets me flippers, doesn't it? So this is major upgrade that I need. Very important. You go here. You go here. You go here. I go here to confirm. That's not working. Is my yellow location wrong? If it was, what would be right? So I did manage to go to sleep there. Red, I'm absolutely sure about. Green, I just saw. Let's shuffle yellow around a little bit. I remember it was not on the eastmost edge. I went east to west, and I was standing in what I thought was D2. Is there something more to this? I don't know what you are. Do I need to go find the dragonfly again? What is this? I mean, it doesn't do anything. So green went north, but it just returned back here again. It can't be that I need where they came from, right? Let's try this again. I mean, I was thinking This is like an anti-brute force measure. You gotta sleep on this tile. Maybe that's a stretch. I'm kind of making things up. But it's not responding to my inputs as it is. And to some extent having to wait here for a while would make sense, but I already waited here for a while. Do the dragonflies come back if I wait long enough or something? Well, that's not working. Oh, that's just a "you are here" marker. Okay, that's just a "you are here" marker. That's where I am on the map. Well, that's not working. Do I need to do something where they go? Like, the blocks reset, the dragonflies reset. Red was here, green was here, yellow was there. I mean, okay. Now that I made them happy, maybe I put these at their origins? Because I did make a state change by moving to where they wanted to be. But that's clearly not it. Okay, well, I'll review what I saw and make sure that D2 is the correct location. And that I got the colors right? I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, well, next time hopefully I'll have an answer to that.